Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Taurus. How are you guys this week, Taurus? Hope all's well in your world. If you're looking for a singles specific love reading, do check out my playlist. I put them up every Monday. All right, Taurus. Energy surrounding Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Clarity, please, for Taurus. Clarity, please, for Taurus. What do they need to know? Okay. So we have the Ace of Bows. That's a new beginning of some kind. Could be a creative endeavor. Okay. Energy, it's a start of something. It definitely will need a growth. And we have Six of Stones, exploitation. All right. Yeah, be a little careful here. Somebody doesn't, that they pay you. If you are creating something for someone, make sure they pay you. Watch out for being exploited, okay? Yeah. Someone here, like I say, they may be wanting something here. It could be commissioning something. With that Ace of Wands, it's often just a creative endeavor, the start of something. So make sure you get a down payment. Okay? Yeah. Sometimes people do that. Yeah, so there we go. So I do see the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is someone here, like I say, it's an energy of somebody who probably is worth a fortune and they're trying to exploit you or take advantage. Just watch out that someone doesn't try to get everything to go in their favor. Okay, and then we have the Archer. Ooh. And we have the Journey. Yeah, so often this is a little bit of a journey. Okay, so you can see we have a crow here, or a raven, I suppose, picking the bones clean here. So it's an energy of someone who's, I feel it's an energy of someone who's on their own little journey. And it has to do with kind of digging into the nitty gritty. So like I say, if you are creating something or you have somebody who's very attractive, so make sure that you are protecting yourself here, because the Archer is someone that's a Seven of Swords, someone who's a little bit sneaky. They're very focused. Okay. They got their eye on something here. Okay. So really watch that. Yeah, we'll see what this is. I feel, like I say, the exploitation, making sure someone pays you what you're worth. Okay. Or if you're starting something, make sure they give you a down payment. Yeah, so there we have the Three of Vessels, Three of Cups energy, and we have the Shaman, so the Magician. This is somebody who might be manipulating you. They might toss you a little breadcrumb, or they're tossing you a little bit of work. They want this to go in their favor. They're sneaky. Okay, so someone here, really, really watch that. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if this is someone who's at a distance or what the situation, but I definitely see other people possibly being involved. Watch out when you're out in the community. Okay, so someone a little manipulative. But this is also someone who has all the tools, the information, everything they need to know. Okay? So I got to be honest, it's not looking like a positive energy. Don't fail to recognize here. See, protect yourself, protect your money, hold on to your wallet, hold on to your purse when you're in crowds of people. This could be someone in your own community, even your social circle. But there could be other people involved. I do see some positive news, though. I do see something positive in this, and we'll see what happens here. Tell me about the Ace of Bows. Often it's someone who's very attractive, and they may use that, their good looks, to take advantage of another person. Okay? Ace of Bows. Yeah, make sure you're not being exploited here. It's strong, yeah. Justice and fair balance. So it has to do with justice. So it looks like justice will be in your favor here. Okay? So this could be something legal here. Really watch that. Let's have a look at Six of Stones. Somebody could be just putting out more money than's coming in. Okay, someone maybe, like I say, taking advantage of someone here, not being fair. So there it is. So it's about investing. So it's also an energy of being patient. Okay, investing, making sure that this is going to pay off, that it's fair. You see, someone here is not, they're a player. They're You know, they don't play fair. Okay, so like I say, be a little careful. Make sure this is fair. It goes in your favor as well. But it has to do also not putting all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your money into one thing. I feel it's trying to say. And we have the wheel. Tell me about the wheel. Yeah, so you may fail to see this, or if you feel indecisive, that's a little bit of a sign here. Yeah, so you may not have seen it. You may have had someone who's taken advantage. They weren't really invested. Okay, someone who tosses those breadcrumbs out there. They drop a little bit of a hint. You see, this is a sneaky person, but often, I got to be honest here, this is sometimes a person who is trying to figure something out. Okay, so if somebody reaches out to you and it's not very clear, or you can't see everything, or, you know, they're indecisive, make sure you look at things very closely. Look at the details. Look at the facts and the figures. Okay, but it looks like justice will be in your favor here. Yeah, so it has to do with taking a risk. Someone being sneaky, taking a risk here. Okay, yeah. This could be someone at a distance. I don't know. The journey here feels like it doesn't fit, but it's about digging into the details, looking at it carefully, the nitty gritty. Okay, that came into I haven't used that term for so long. But yeah, I feel, look at the facts and the figures, the finances. Look at the finances. If someone doesn't want to share their financial information, you're trying to buy something or invest in it, be a little bit careful. They may be hiding something. Tell me about the journey. Yeah, Three of Cups, there it is. So this is definitely maybe other people involved, but there is some positive news. I feel this will go in your favor. Okay, I really do, because you're likely going to do this. You see, somebody here might actually feel like a little bit of a fool too. Like, you know, it could be a relationship energy, maybe a marriage where someone's trying to, you know, figure out something here, but looks like someone here failed to see something, or they were indecisive, and it has to do with that leap of faith. But someone's feeling a little bit like a fool. It's possible you're going to figure it out, okay? Make a bit of a fool out of someone, but don't be the fool, okay? Don't just leap into this situation. So there's the truth, the aha moment. Now, this could be a creative endeavor, an idea, okay? Some kind of an idea, but it has to do with success and a victory here. Yeah, you likely got supportive people around you, family. So there we have, there it is. See, seeing the truth. Someone's not paying their fair share. Somebody's not putting in the effort, or it's just energy of two people not talking, you know, not giving. Maybe somebody failed to recognize that they weren't giving. They weren't paying their fair share. You see? So I do see positive energy, somebody reaching out. It could be, like I say, something to do with friends and family, support. Yeah, so it's the energy of someone being a little cautious. They're keeping something to themselves, you see. So it's saying to be cautious. This is a person who doesn't want to pay their fair share, or, you know, they want you to be the one to pay for everything. So I say, get some kind of an agreement there. But look at the indecision is twice. Two of Arrows, injustice. See, somebody failed to recognize they weren't being fair. They were holding on to their money, being stubborn, stuck, maybe selfish. So this could be a relationship, a commitment. And we have the King of Wands. Yeah, so I do see some emotional fulfillment here. See, it's about seeing the bigger picture of the situation. So, you know, this could be a married couple who are just going through this, looking at the facts and figure, maybe going over the books. Could be a work situation, but justice is going to be in your favor, Taurus. Okay. Yeah, but I do see someone here who's a little bit stubborn, a little bit stuck. So there is definitely an energy of little of this back and forth here. And we have the King of Pentacles. That could be yourself, could be another person. I see some Libra energy, some Gemini, Virgo, Aries. Let's have a look at the Four of Stones. Yeah, so, yeah, see, there it is. It comes back full circle here. So it's an energy of someone pulling back, seeing things differently. See, it's about doing things different. Now, like I say, if you've been taken advantage of before and you didn't see it and you took a risk, it's telling you to be a little more cautious. Okay, if someone tries to manipulate, don't share all your information. Just give this person a little bit. Okay, don't give too much, because I actually feel this is someone who's kind of stubborn and selfish, a little miserly kind of energy. And that's why I feel it could be a couple going through this, but it has to do with this passion, this creativity. Now, this could be an idea, a creative idea. You see? So it's sharing it with this person, and then they kind of either take all the credit, or they are the one that gets paid and they don't give you your fair share. Some of you, it's just an energy of recognizing that something is off. Maybe there's a lack of chemistry between two people. But you know, the King of Wands is focused on the want. That physical energy, the creativity. And I feel a little sad here too. It's about, you know, some kind of temptation. Someone's going to try to tempt you. Okay? So really be careful of someone. If you've been taken advantage of by someone in any way, be very careful, especially if it's, you know, the same person that you're dealing with here. But I feel justice is in your favor. Okay? Yeah. Tell me about justice. Yes, house, a home, a family, a financial foundation. Okay, so it's marriage, commitment. So there's this Ace of Bows. This is that passion, the creativity, this opportunity. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's an energy of change. Could be somebody coming back around. Maybe reaching out, hoping that you'll, it's an energy to tempt you. They're going to tempt you. Okay, and it might be, maybe they're very sexy, very attractive, you know, like I say, if you've been taking a leap of faith before with someone and you're taking a risk here, you know, I would be a little bit careful. Yeah, I do see an energy of change and growth, abundance, investing in something more abundant. But this is the energy of change, investing. See, maybe you're thinking of just moving on and going off on a new path. Okay. Say the journey. Something to do with this journey. Kind of take your time. Don't fail to recognize something here. Look at it. Don't just leap into it, because it may not go in your favor. This is someone who wants things to go in their favor. So like I say, they may take a risk. They may, you know, do something here. But it's going to go in your favor. I can see it. See, it's courting and dating here. Someone failing to recognize. Now, it's possible you got a person coming around who failed to recognize they weren't paying their fair share, or they weren't talking, communicating, giving you the information you need to know. But it's definitely a little bit on the sneaky side. The Archer. See, it has someone here who, like I say, they're very focused on something here. If you've been played before, chances are you're not going to let somebody do that to you again, even whether it's the same person or not. So let's have a look at the Fool. What is the Fool doing here? I want to make sure that comes out clear. The Fool. I don't want something I just throw accidentally. The Fool. Why is the Fool here? See, taking a leap of faith. See, someone being stubborn, stuck, and selfish. Someone feels like a fool for being selfish. They're looking at the facts. Someone has taken a risk here. Now, I don't know if they're holding on to their money or holding back pay. Yeah. Someone's not budging here, though. Somebody here isn't budging. There we have it. Little Sag energy, little Aries energy. Now, this is a person who's, you've got a pretty big ego here. This could be someone's pride getting in the way, too. Someone's pride could be getting in the way, you see. So they're refusing to budge because their pride's getting in the way. Yeah, somebody here I feel was a good provider, at least at one point. Maybe now they don't have enough money. So, yeah. But there's the truth. The truth. Somebody put out more money than the other person, or gave more than the other person. Somebody at one point was successful. Now they're not as successful. You see? Tell me about the Three of Cups. Yeah, so there's definitely been some kind of regret, some stress and anxiety. Yeah, so looks like there's other people involved. It could be someone who's reaching out to other people. Okay, feeling a little bit stressed and anxiety. It could be some kind of regret. Yeah, somebody wasn't cooperating and compromising. They regret. But I also see a creative endeavor. So what I'm starting to feel with the way these cards are shifting, there's a few things going on. And it has to do with going down this path. There's something that needs to be acknowledged. Someone's creative ability. See, someone here is having some regrets because I feel they're not acknowledging that somebody was putting out a lot of money. They were successful. Okay. And now they're not as successful. Someone has been manipulating here. Okay, but we have a person who's trying to manifest money. I can see it. And they're keeping something to themselves. So they're kind of protecting themselves. You see, because they've been taken advantage of before. So, yeah. But I feel like we have a person here who's kind of chasing that success, but someone's ego's getting in the way. Somebody's being stubborn and not budging because their ego. It's like they don't want to... they likely don't really want to look at it, to be honest, with that Two of Swords right there. Somebody who doesn't really want to see it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to look at it. Someone's failed to recognize. Yeah. But I do see someone here is a little wishy-washy, unable to make a decision. There's a little wishy-washy energy. So that's why I feel some of you got a person coming in right. Okay. They look like they're sexy. They're charming. They're successful. They're definitely energy of that chasing energy. So it's definitely one scenario, but it has to do with acknowledging the things you have in common. See, something that two people here have in common. Now, it could be stubborn, refusing to budge. Maybe pride getting in the way. Maybe some ego. Okay. So yeah, so someone's feeling responsibility here. Someone feels responsible. But it has to do with someone taking responsibility. They refuse to budge. They refuse to take responsibility. But one person's definitely been putting out more money. And the other person doesn't want to acknowledge it. You see? So there's definitely a little bit of smug energy here. I'll say a little tit for tat. I'm telling you, something's cooking between a couple. Others of you, it's just somebody wanting to date. Okay? Somebody wanting to date. Somebody responsible and reliable. So if you have a person where you have, like I said, taken a leap of faith and someone's taken advantage of you, you're going to make sure they're reliable first. Take off the rose-colored glasses, especially if they're very attractive. It's very tempting, right? Very attractive. And I do see creative ideas, pursuits, the things that two people have in common. So let's have a look at the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's the energy of somebody offering something, see, building the foundation. So it's paying for something, buying something big as well here. This could be someone committing, like I say, committing, building the foundation, investing. Could be a person coming back around for some of you. Like I see positive here. For some of you, it's very positive. You know, you're about to get something you want because you have a person manifesting. But we have two people actually mirror each other in some ways. So maybe you've both been taken advantage, been exploited, where you've put, maybe both of you have been, see, taken advantage, been exploited. You see? The truth. So there's something that needs to be acknowledged. So I feel there's a married couple. Then I also feel there's two people who just share the same energy. Both experience the same thing. People taking advantage of your kindness. See, somebody not being fair. So there we have the cycle. So there's a cycle that's ending and a new cycle beginning. So so it's an agreement. It needs to be fair for both people. So this is an energy of someone who's trying to manifest this energy. They want things to go in their favor, so they might be a little sneaky. Okay, they want to win. But I feel it's solid and reliable. It's going in your favor. And it's like the timing is right. So there's something here with that. The timing is like now. So make sure you know what it is you want now, because what it is you've been wishing for is likely coming towards you. What you've been trying to manifest. Be careful what you're manifesting here, okay? You know, be careful. Watch out for manipulation. It could be what you're manifesting. But yeah, it goes both ways here, though, with that Two of Swords. Tell me about the, like I say, if you don't see this coming, you might not see this coming. Okay, and if you are feeling indecisive, there's probably a reason why. Who is this King of Pentacles? Who is this person? Could be yourself, like I say, focusing on your money, trying something different, being patient. Yeah, thanks but no thanks. So it's an energy of a missed opportunity. Someone's failed to recognize an opportunity because they were stubborn, stuck, refusing to budge. You see? Someone here was a little smug at some point. Like, that's the negative energy here, is that energy of being smug, someone withholding. Now, it's often a person who withholds their affection, or they're refusing to share something. They're keeping it all to themselves. So there's some very selfish energy here. Someone here's missed an opportunity because of that. So, yeah. Someone may have missed other opportunities too, because they put all their money out with somebody who's not paying their fair share. So it could be someone who's just fed up. Often you get that energy with that Four of Cups too. Yeah, thanks but no thanks, right? It's not enough. It's not good enough. It's not what you want. If it's yourself, but like I say, it could be you with this person. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It looks like someone has money, but they kind of act maybe like they don't here. They're keeping it to themselves. So this is likely what already has happened. And now we have this cycle ending. See, because there's something new. But I feel someone feels they've missed opportunities because they're always putting all their money out for someone else. So yeah, there we go. The Star, releasing things that no longer serve. Letting go, friends and family. Yeah, people who only reach out when they want something. So it may, like I say, been taken advantage by people who only reach out when they want something. So someone's letting go of friends, family. Okay. Yeah. It could be yourself here, Taurus, you know, going through that energy. These are the things that no longer serve. But what's not serving somebody here? Maybe keeping someone from being successful, okay, is there needs to be accountability. Somebody needs to pull their weight. Someone has a lot of burdens. They have a lot of weight on their shoulders, maybe a lot of debt too. But I actually feel here for most of you, what's going to happen, regardless of your scenario, is this person here is someone who, this is someone who kind of likes to be admired. Somebody used to be admired. Now there's rejection. So if you reach out, if it's just yourself and you've been reaching out, people are rejecting you. People who used to admire you, and it has to do with somebody else in the mix, the partner, okay? So you or them, take it, not pointing any fingers or judging anyone here, but definitely there's a need to let go. And it could be, like I say, people who only reach out when they want something, but then when you want something or need something, they don't talk, they don't give much. See, someone's been very generous. They've been very generous, showering abundance upon someone. And then when the other person needs it, and it could be from a partner too, they don't give. So yeah, so we have the Star. This could be family, friends, people, okay, even people to do with work. So we have the Queen of Swords. So somebody here is definitely speaking up. So it could be someone giving advice, could be getting legal advice. You see, letting go of things that no longer serve. Letting go. This is knowing your worth and knowing your value. You see? Someone's cutting something out here. And it almost feels like maybe even legal advice, but it's also an energy of making a decision. It's time to make a decision. Someone's been unable to choose something here. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Who is this person? Moving away to someone at a distance. It's a person you may be distancing yourself from, or they're at a distance. So there's, maybe there's a person here trying to give them advice. They don't take it. Somebody who's offering something, but someone's too stubborn. They won't take it. So it's missed opportunities, you see. So somebody here has likely had every opportunity to rectify a situation, and they're refusing to budge. So I feel someone here is looking at this differently. See, there's a lot of passion, a lot of creativity. This could be, like I say, somebody who just who's coming back around, who was wishy-washy, couldn't make up their mind. You see, sometimes the Queen of Swords makes up somebody's mind for them. But it looks, to me, it looks like someone giving a person advice and they won't take it. Okay, now it has to do with offering and starting something. Yeah, there's a lot. It's going to be a little different for each of you. But the Six of Swords is moving away to avoid a disaster, just kind of calming down. So there's some kind of transition, something about distance. Maybe someone at a distance. Yeah, so there's a fresh new start, a new opportunity. We have 3 aces here. Actually, I think all 4 aces. Something is coming to fruition. I feel it's going to go in your favor. Okay, this could be an invitation, but it has to do with starting, building a solid foundation. Now this has to do with an offer, an opportunity that goes in your favor. And it looks like an invitation or a fresh new start, an opportunity. See, someone's failing to recognize opportunities because they're stubborn, and they're not taking advice. You see, from friends or family. So, stubborn energy, there it is. Someone being stubborn, refusing to budge, but it's also energy of someone who's trying to protect themselves. Feeling kind of closed off, feeling like they need to kind of protect themselves. But someone may be telling you to protect yourself from this. Okay, this could be some wise advice. Like I say, maybe look at the facts and the figures, the paperwork, the documentation. It's about documenting things here. That's where I feel this Archer energy is. But someone here is definitely very critical. Somebody's very judgmental and critical of another person. But again, it's like I say, it's like there's this couple who somebody was successful at one time. They had lots of money. They were very generous. See? And they may have bought a lot of things, big purchases, a house, a home, all kinds of things. And then the other person isn't really doing their part, you see. So it's like the blame game. It's like the blame game going on. Someone's blaming someone else because they're not successful, you see. But it's somebody who's failing to recognize opportunities, even advice that's given, that lead towards, that could go in their favor. So we have someone who's doing some thinking here. I don't know what this is about, but yeah, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. We have a power couple. You see, a lot of folks, 2 people focusing a lot on money. Maybe there's too much focus on it, but I definitely see ideas and creative pursuits, offers, opportunities being presented. It's about a fresh new start, maybe between a couple, or you say blaming each other. There's a lot of bills, maybe, some debt, things like that. But I'm seeing the blame game. Somebody blaming another person because they're not successful or because they don't have what they want. Somebody here, I feel, helped somebody become successful, paid for things, maybe education, travel, expenses, things like that, and then the other person is not budging. Someone here is keeping things to themselves. They're not budging. It could be the Queen of Pentacles, could be the King of Pentacles, but I feel like we have 2 people who are just being stubborn and selfish, refusing to budge. So I feel there's a need for a fresh new start, a new opportunity. Maybe, like I say, put a little distance between 2 people, a little time apart, you see? Yeah. Could be, like I say, could be somebody who's at a distance here. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. What's the Queen of Pentacles up to? This is someone who wants a comfortable home. They want money. They want to feel safe and secure. But it's almost like we have, I'm not saying it's the Queen of Pentacles or the King, but somebody here wants the other person to give more. Okay? And they want it all to go in their favor. So somebody is being sneaky. There's definitely a whole other story going on here that has nothing to do with this couple. The King and Queen of Pentacles, the power couple, even though it's here, but I feel somebody wants to date. Someone failed to recognize a magical opportunity, maybe rejected somebody, rejected advice or rejected this offer. So, you know, sometimes when you get a person who won't make up their mind, the Queen of Swords is like, I'll make it up for you. Okay, so it could be that simple, but we have, you know, there is the dating, the courting, the long-term planning, focusing a lot on success, but somebody here's pride's getting in the way. That's why I feel for some of you, the pride is someone who was a very good provider at one time. Now they're not making as much money, and the other person now has to kind of step in and pay for some things, and they're not liking it. So we have the Queen. I've been seeing this kind of energy with the Taurus for a long time. So there's some specific people out there that are struggling with this with a partner. And it could be a boss too. Okay, someone who you work really hard to make them successful, right? And then they don't pay you fairly. And that could be it too. You know, they have the house, the home, they have everything. But you have nothing at the end of this. So whether it's you or someone you know, or even a family member. But let's have a look at this Queen of Pentacles. What's up with the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, somebody definitely enjoying the fruits of their labors. Dressed nice, they kind of have everything. But, you know, I got to be honest, this is someone who's definitely wants somebody else, somebody living off the fruits of someone else's labor. I'm seeing this so much here. It looks like the cycle is ending. It looks like a fresh new start. Okay. And it could lead to other opportunities. And it could be a work situation. Okay. But there's definitely a person who's, you know, somebody who's somewhat independent, but they're really focused on material things, money. And I do feel they're stubborn. I do see this stubborn, refusing to budge. Someone protecting themselves. But it's with that Sag energy, with Temperance, it's an energy of someone who's maybe tempted by another person, but I feel it's an energy of just kind of looking at things different, maybe trying something different. Okay, because I feel both people are being stubborn. It's just one person is enjoying the fruits of someone else's labor, or they want to, or they're trying to. Okay, well, but as far as if it's just a dating energy, if you've been exploited before, I feel this person mirrors. They also have been exploited, taken advantage of. So there's a lot of this cautious. See, someone's very cautious here. Yeah. Yeah, there's been some heartache, you know, a little bit of heartache here. Someone's been hurt, feeling very hurt. It's definitely emotional. So there's been, you know, maybe a third-party situation. I don't really feel that here. It's possible, but it's an energy of someone facing their fear, I feel. See? Fear of being hurt. Someone's afraid of being hurt. Somebody may have actually hurt somebody inadvertently here. There's been heartache here, so it's about having a fresh new start. So taking a pause, little Pisces energy. When taking a pause, looking at things from the other person's perspective. Somebody's looking at the other person's perspective, seeing it from their point of view. This is what I like to see. It takes two people to do this, right? Both people doing it. But this person's definitely looking at this. Looking at things from the other person's perspective. Or they want the other person to. Because there's a King of Cups here that's been hurt. Okay? There's definitely some heartache. And I feel, you know, like I say, I feel it's the blame game. But it's like, I think both people need to take responsibility. You'll know best, Taurus. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so it's a new opportunity, a fresh new start, maybe a new job. So it looks like things are looking up. If it is money issues between a couple, this is two people, pretty comfortable, but there's, you know, like I say, somebody had more money at one point than they do now. And but I see this new job, new opportunity. Everything being exposed and out in the open, somebody expressing themselves. See, this is why I feel there's a whole other story here. Somebody dating. You know, someone's leveling up here. See, they're looking at this, taking a pause. Maybe someone's checking you out to see if you've started something new. Okay, they want to start something. This is a person coming in wearing their heart on their sleeve. Very high vibrational, very positive. So, yeah, there's definitely two completely opposite situations. But, you know, even with this couple that are struggling, this stubborn, stuck protection. See, someone's trying to protect something. Maybe everything they worked for. Maybe you can see things from this person's perspective, or they want you to see it, you know. I feel like it's back and forth, but you know, something new. What is this new? New job, new opportunity, a fresh new start. There's been some injustice. Someone failed to recognize they weren't being fair. They were unjust. See, that's why it started out that way. Leo energy, a little Sag energy. Okay, the sun. What's new here? Let's just clarify that for some of you. Yeah, so someone's a little apprehensive. It could be an apology after taking a pause and looking at things. But this is sometimes a person who's not very sincere. Someone's not always sincere. So, like I say, maybe someone failed to recognize that. There's a fish in that cup. It's a story. Someone telling a story. Maybe someone who makes up excuses. They're being offered something. They don't want to take it, but they make up excuses. So, like I say, we've got the King and Queen of Pentacles here. Others of you, you just have a person who's a little bit shy about putting themselves out there, expressing themselves. Okay, a little apprehensive. But yeah, they may be checking you out. Like I say, they may be looking at it. There we have it. See, financial stability, safety, security. This could be just apologies between a couple. But like I say, if you're dating someone and you find they're making excuses, you start feeling like someone's taking advantage or exploiting you, really watch for it. And it could be someone who feels that way because it's happened before. So, like I say, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, somebody walking away. Someone's walking away from a situation here. It's not emotionally fulfilling. Someone's apprehensive, or they just can't make up their mind. They're wishy-washy and don't know what they want. But it's an energy of someone who's searching. 8 of Cups, 1 more Cups, 9 of Cups, being cautious. Someone's being a little careful here. Careful what they say. There's the waiting. See, could be too little too late. Somebody may feel it's too little too late. But I feel it's an energy of looking out there for the abundance. I actually feel there's offers, opportunities coming in. So somebody's thinking about walking away, and I feel that energy is probably this King and Queen of Pentacles energy. But I feel it's an energy of being careful what you manifest. Okay? You may just get it. So be careful if this is someone who's taken advantage of you, or they were stubborn or selfish and they didn't give. Okay? Make sure you get something solid, something reliable here. And it could be you just have someone who, you know, you've been generous with them, and then when you need your money back, they won't give it to you. They ignore you. Okay? So really watch that energy too. Oh my goodness. All kinds of stuff here, Taurus. So honestly, some of you, like I say, you might just decide you want to be single. Okay? But I do feel it's an energy of someone who's in protective mode, protecting everything they worked for. I mean, maybe if you had a person you felt that way about, and they're coming back around, maybe now you're more stable financially, and now you can see things from their point of view. It could be that simple. Okay, I'm going to pull out one more of these cards. Whew, some of these energies are, this is a difficult deck sometimes to read. That's why I like to use the clarifiers, because they're pretty deep. Yeah, so there's been some heartache. See, there's been some heartache. There's also maybe some jealousy that someone's giving attention to someone else. So they're maybe looking to see if you've started something new or if you're still single. 3 of Arrows in this deck is jealousy. So there's lots going on. All right. One more. Yeah, the polar star, releasing things that no longer serve. It's about taking a risk, pushing through fear. Okay. So someone's searching. They're looking for something. Their soulmate, their partner. But it has to do with someone who knows their worth and their value. See? Yeah, the pole star. Aquarius energy. So someone letting go of that fear. This could be a fear of commitment. You may have someone who has a fear of commitment here, where they need to just, you know, like I say, they make up excuses, and it could be all kinds of things. And there's definitely different stuff going on, but like I say, they need to let go. It's not serving them. Okay? So it's a healing, letting go of baggage, you see, from the past, releasing it willingly. Yeah, birth of something new. The Empress, there you are, Taurus, the birth of something new. Beautiful. You know, some of you may be thinking of just being single here, you know, in protective mode. You're not budging. Feel like you're not going to give in to someone here. Okay? You may be actually coming up with other ideas to make money as well. This is the King and Queen of Pentacles. You know, I'm telling you, when they put their heads together, when it comes to manifesting money, this is it. Okay? So this is why I feel something creative, starting something new. And it may be the very thing, but others of you, you're not budging or giving in to temptation. Someone who tosses breadcrumbs tries to tempt you to give to them. So it's about overcoming that temptation. But there's something beautiful, something new here for some of you. It could be a new person, new love, new job. Yeah, beautiful energy. Yeah, we have the King of Cups here now. So someone feeling it. So this could be some unrequited love where somebody didn't budge, they didn't give in. See, maybe they were being sneaky and manipulating, trying to get you to share your feelings first. But we have love here. And I actually feel someone here has been hurt. Definitely I see the King of Cups being hurt. Been hurt before, quite deeply. This could be happening already, but they may be keeping it to themselves. You see? Yeah. But often a person who's sneaky, you know, when they have insecurities or, you know, because they've been hurt before, you know, sometimes if you're patient with someone, you can be surprised, right? Make them feel comfortable to share. Okay? So whatever's been going on, yeah, see, it has to do with love. For some of you, this is definitely love, a connection between two people. This is somebody who's, you know, there's love here, I'm telling you. Maybe somebody's kind of holding back that right now. Okay. Watch out for any kind of emotional manipulation as well. Anyone who, you know, behaves in that way. So take care, Taurus. I feel like you've got this because I do feel like you've got new love. If that's what you're wanting, I feel like it's there. But if you have a person coming back around and they didn't treat you right the first time, chances are they may not treat you right the next time. But I feel with the Empress, you have the power to see that, something you didn't see before, okay? That there may be underlying issues in a situation. So do take care of yourself, looking out for number one, okay? Bye for now.